Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We got East, we got West, Bets, Sports Podcast, trying this second time, technical difficulties. Dirk, how's it going from Florida, man?
Feel like we've been here before. It's
It
late.
happened again.
You
Can't
fell
hear
asleep. Yeah, I know.
you.
Your
Can't
shit's
hear
like
you.
laggy as fuck now. Really? The fuck? Well, now you're not lagging. Yo.
Okay, now I can hear you.
I think it's doing like a different mic now. It's weird.
Is it?
Yeah. Or
It
maybe it
is.
just sounds.
It's doing my webcam mic, and I can't change it because we're in the middle of fucking recording.
Honestly, it doesn't sound horrible though. Like, all things considered. I mean, we could try to leave again. I don't know.
Yeah, well, let me change it. It's in the middle of recording.
Do you want to try leave one more time?
Let's go for the third time.
Jesus Christ, dude. Shambles. What's up, man? Can you hear me? First pod of the new PC and it's fucked.
The actual fuck. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear
Can
me?
you not hear me?
Hello.
What the fuck? Bruh.
Fucking bullshit.
It says on my thing, he's gone. In the void.
Hello.
What's up, man?
Hello. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, okay. Dirk, what kind of PC did you give me?
You mean, bro?
It's
Riverside. It's probably just shitting itself. Lots of traffic.
Okay. Well, it's in the middle of recording right now, and we can hear each other just fine. So let's just.
Didn't we leave though? How did it not start it?
I don't know, but it's at the top. It's recording.
Well, we better
Does
hope
it show
so.
on? Does it show on yours?
It does.
Okay.
It does.
New Mexico State versus Liberty. How we betting this?
Taking New Mexico State plus 9.5. I've already said this 3 times. Liberty's ass. The most points they've scored this year. 28 against Maine.
Fucking Maine.
Yeah, so in New Mexico State, they put up respectable numbers. 20, 21, 14, 20, 37, whatever. I just, like you said, this is going to be an underplay also, but I like 9.5 here.
Yeah, I'm going under 46.5. They've combined for 50 points in each of their last 5 meetings, with 3 games eclipsing 62. It's difficult to see that continuing on Tuesday, though, with the new state of both options. Liberty's offense has been good. That was when they had like Malik Willis, who was still in the NFL, But New Mexico State, we could talk about. Even New Mexico State, they average 22 points per game, and Liberty is 17 points per game. That's 125th out of 136 FBS teams. After failing to top 21 points in their first 4 games, the Aggies erupted 37-10 win over Sam Houston State, which I just want to say Big Dirt was on. Anyways, yeah, they got 1 touchdown and 71-yard pick 6, and it was one of their 4 forced turnovers. Since the 34-24 loss at Jacksonville State in week 2, Liberty has put up 13, 13, 7, 19. All 4 games have fell under the 47. I think this is going under 46.5.
Ugly football on a Tuesday? Yeah, tomorrow's Tuesday. Crazy.
Yep.
I'll watch though, because
of course. Yeah. Arkansas State versus South Alabama. South Alabama 7.5 point favorites. Dirk, before we got on here, you were saying this might be upset city here.
I think so. Now, I'm not gonna lie, and I have done zero research in either of these teams. Keep it a buck with you, but I do know Arkansas State. They played Iowa State tough. They only lost 24-16. Obviously, got handled by the Hogs in Arkansas. Some tough losses versus UL Monroe, and they did beat a good Texas State team last week, though. 31-30 in a shootout. But this South Alabama team is horrific. They're 1-5. They lost to Troy last week in OT. Got blown out by North Texas, Central Connecticut, Auburn. They almost beat Tulane, but that was like week 1, so 2 months ago at this point. I might sprinkle Arkansas State on the money line just a little bit.
There's one guy in the comments, I really wish I had your name, who says stop reading stats and start watching football, buddy. Well, that was Kennesaw State, and so that is my only way of capping these games because I'm not fucking watching. No offense. I'm just not turning on South Alabama or Arkansas State on a Saturday. This will be my first time watching them. So I do look at stats. Sue me, okay? And the stats are telling me, Dirk, that this game's going over. Because South Alabama's 29th ranked rushing offense, 202 yards per game, which is kind of crazy, actually. They're going up against 131st ranked defense in that category, which is the Red Wolves. Jaguars score on 77% of their trips to the red zone. The Red Wolves also score on 80% of their trips to the red zone. Passing yards per game, Arkansas State, 243rd. They're kind of like middle of the pack on all of it. They're 3-3 ATS against the season, and South Alabama 0-2 ATS when favored by 7.5 or more. Red Wolves, out of the 6, have hit 5 out of the 6 Red Wolf games hit the over this season. The average total in the Jags game, this matchup, is 5.8 points higher than what the over-under is for this game. I'm going over, and I'm taking Arkansas State, just like you, Dirk. So, yeah, I'm watching stats on this one. Sorry. Haven't watched them play yet. But one team I have watched play, Dirk.
Oh, get into it.
Western Kentucky and Maverick MacGyver. Dude's
What's
a dog.
What's their mascot? Does he have like a name? Like
I
the
think it's
guy?
Hoppy.
Is it Hoppy? Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Shout out the Hilltoppers.
yeah, I'm looking up right now. Mascot name. They're it's Big Red. I'm sorry.
Yeah, their
Big
social
Red.
team is awesome. They've had a few bangers this year on
They have.
on Twitter. Respect.
Yep. Conference USA front runners right now. May I add, Dirk, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers.
Got a future on them.
Yes, sir. They're home against your local team, FIU. They're good. Yeah, not really. Is MacGyver slinging this thing all over Pitbull and FIU? I think he went there. He sponsors them. It's Pitbull Stadium. Is their football stadium?
Is it actually? That's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, but Dirk,
I think
we
he
going
is
here?
slinging it. He's gonna sling it. Don't get me wrong, because FIU's pass defense is pretty cheeks towards the bottom of the country. But what FIU has going for them is an elite running game, and Western Kentucky has 7th to last ranked run defense in the country. So I could see them FIU hanging in there. I mean, every game Western Kentucky has played recently has been close. Beat Delaware by 3, beat Montana State by 5. You know, and I'm not saying FIU is good by any means. Connecticut's a good team. They got blown out last week. But I just think the running game is a big task for Western Kentucky to stop. And 9.5, a lot of points. It's on the road, but I just think the run game travels wherever you go. If you can run the ball, you'll hang in there. James Franklin learned nothing, and now he's gone. So
yeah, I got 10 for them, and I have FIU's 4-1 or 5-1. They have
mine's
one
10.5 now. I jumped up.
10.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. FIU, I forgot if it was 5.5 or 5-1 or 4-1. However many games they played, they only have one non-ATS cover, non-spread cover throughout the years. FIU, good ATS team. Again, I like the over. I like them in all Western Kentucky games because they're shootouts. Because MacGyver slings it, and like you said, their rush defense is fucking atrocious. So I'm leaning FIU to cover, but over. This will definitely be a money line parlay with New Mexico State. I'll take this plus New Mexico State like plus 17.5 or something like that. It's my parlay, but I know Dirk's got a teaser for these Thursday games.
I already got it locked and loaded. I got a teaser, 3-bet teaser. These 3 games we just covered. New Mexico State plus 17.5. So I mean that's a lot of fucking points, dude.
Yeah, on a Thursday or Tuesday.
On a Tuesday. Yeah, right. The kids had 2 days to practice. Like what?
Yeah, right. That's
Arkansas
crazy.
State plus 15.5, and then FIU plus 18, and it's still plus 100 teaser. Like it's plus money. So I love this. I mean, that's more than 2 touchdowns in every game. So
Dogs are barking Tuesday.
I'm riding.
Yep. I am too. I like that. that brings us into Wednesday games, Dirk. 2 of them. Delaware versus Jacksonville State and UTEP versus the team that we think is atrocious, Sam Houston State.
I know.
Dirk, which one do you want to start with here?
I only looked at one game, and I looked at the toilet bowl. UTEP, Sam Houston State.
Is that what it's called?
That's what I'm calling it.
Oh, that's what you call it.
I mean, UTEP's 1-5, Sam Houston's 0-6. I mean, there's not a lot of W's going around in this one.
Fair.
Sam Houston, they at home they played a tough Jacksonville State team, came back, almost won 29-27. They beat my spread pick for that one. And this week, call me crazy, I'm taking them plus 2.5 at home. I think they might get their first win. I really do. Just because UTEP is so bad. Their quarterback has 9 if I could bet interceptions, I would. He has 9 picks in 6 games. And amazing. Sam Houston's has 3. I've talked about this guy 3 times already. I don't know why. Their quarterback's the leading rusher with 200 yards. Their leading receiver has 133 yards. Watching stats, they suck. But they're at home, and UTEP is equally as bad. So I'm taking the Bearcats plus 2.5.
Nice.
In the inaugural toilet bowl.
Yeah, I love that Dirk's toilet bowl. We need a little toilet seat.
A plunger. I'll go get my plunger.
Yeah. I'll talk Delaware, Jacksonville State then. This game is kind of surprising to me that it's in Jacksonville State and they're 3-point dogs. Delaware's been sneaky good this year, especially coming up to the FBS level for their first year. But I roll with Jacksonville State here. They're just some stats for you. I just gotta find it real quick. Oh yeah, their quarterback is a transfer by Rutgers and Kentucky, but he was benched last week for a freshman who, as a quarterback, rushed for 238 yards and had 4 touchdowns. Only completed 55% of his passes, but he is a very much run-first quarterback. And the Blue Hens struggle against run defense. I think I'll take the points here in this Conference USA clash. The Gamecocks, their offense is more of a balanced attack now that they, with their new quarterback, even though he can kind of throw in there, but he's definitely on the ground. Jacksonville State has the way they've run the football too this season has been great. Their defense has been solid against the pass, which is how the Blue Hens rely on scoring. Then Delaware let one slip out their hands last week against Western Kentucky in the second half. I think that's going to kind of have a little hangover effect. I won't be surprised if Jacksonville State wins this straight up, but I'm taking them plus 3 here. It's kind of all I got.
It was Wednesday?
Yeah, game's Wednesday. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yep. Then we got one Thursday night game, Dirk. Tulsa, East Carolina.
We do have that game.
We do.
And I am betting on it.
You are or not?
Oh, I am.
Oh, okay. I thought you said I'm not.
No, yeah, absolutely. And this game, I will be taking the under.
Ooh, okay.
Right now, I got it 54.5 in my book. Looking at the Tulsa's not even averaging 20 points a game. They're just not good. They're not a good football team. Got smoked by Memphis last week. Smoked by Tulane. Beat Oklahoma State. Shout out us for the pick.
Mm-hmm.
Smoked by Navy. They're not good. Did I say they're averaging not even 20? Yeah, I did. I'm tired. And ECU coming off a tough loss at Tulane last week. I think East Carolina controls its game with the running the ball with London Montgomery. Cool name. Respect that.
That is a great name.
Both these quarterbacks are turnover prone, so can drive the ball down the field and turn it over in the red zone like shitty college teams do all the freaking time. Yeah, I just 54.5, a lot of points for one of these. What conference? The American. When it's gross football. I mean, looking at East Carolina, their last 4 games haven't hit this number, and Tulsa, their last 3 games haven't hit this number. So I'm playing the under.
Yeah, I am too, actually. East Carolina is 127th in the FBS and red zone percentage, which is pretty bad. Tulsa, 2 wins ATS this year of 16.5-point favorites because they just.
All right, bangers. Yeah, their first real game. They almost beat Virginia. I'm taking Miami -3.5 first quarter. That's what I'm taking. Yep. They don't start out hot, and Miami obviously better in every facet of the game. I don't think there's any doubting that. This is the best defense Louisville's played all year. They've consistently put up 30, 35 a game, Louisville, so they'll get some points. But I think at home, I mean, we saw what Miami did to FSU last week. FSU didn't literally score any points until the fourth quarter, and then they came back and made it close, So I think Miami gets a touchdown in the first quarter, and that's enough to hit this 3.5 for me. Yeah, they probably didn't expect Miami to be this good, but respect. They're balling. It says it's still going. Shit.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I think Minnesota +9 here at home. We're not Minnesota's not that good. We're both not high on them. Thanks to you at Purdue last week, Cash 7 on the hook. I think there's a lot of gloom over Nebraska football right now with Matt Rule maybe being on the
Penn State watch?
Yeah, Penn State watch. Yeah, I can think of the weird things you're telling me.
See?
Yeah, alma mater there. Historically too, I don't know the exact number, but I feel, which I could be very wrong, but I feel like when there is a loom going around their coach, this stuff doesn't happen for them. Like they don't perform. Indiana, Kirk Cinetti shut that shit down like immediately. Like already he shut it down. Matt Rule, I don't think he's really even like fully shut it down. I think he's open to it. Nebraska hasn't been blowing anybody out either. Like looking at their last couple games, they lost to Michigan by 3. They did blow out Holy Cross, but whatever. Beat Maryland by 3, Michigan State by 9. Conference games for them have been close, especially traveling to Minnesota. Which they do have a good crowd. Minnesota football does. PJ Fleck rode the boat. I'm taking them +9 here. Honestly, Dirk, a little sprinkle.
Little sprinkadink?
A little sprinkadink on Minnesota here.
Upset for the boys?
Mm-hmm. Friday night upset, Dirk. There's always one.
That's true. And then we got 4 games this week to pick from, so.
Yeah.
I didn't look at San Jose or Utah State at all.
I'll be honest, I didn't either, so we're good. Let's go.
That's good.
Yeah.
North Carolina.
Yeah, dude, come on.
Cal. I mean, is Bill Belichick the coach there still? I've been so busy, I generally don't know what's going on. So he is, but I saw that one of his assistants, like, anonymously said, like, dude, these kids are so fucked. Like, we screwed all these kids over or something like that.
It's just a dumpster fire, bro. I'm starting to think more and more he's not that good of a coach, actually, and he just had Tom Brady.
He just had the Michigan legend. This feels like an all-time dump spot for North Carolina, dude. Like, obviously blown out by Clemson 2 weeks ago. I mean, Cal's, they're not bad. They're 4-2. I mean, fuck, dude. I took their under. That's not gonna hit. So, and I'm a great quarterback at home. 10:30 start, which will be North Carolina time, like midnight, which is crazy how they do that. But
yeah, it is. ACC, man. It's almost like you should have a conference that's like geographically close,
right?
But...
I mean, that would make sense, but
right.
Yeah, I like Cal to cover here, honestly.
Yeah, I'm taking Cal first quarter. Their quarterback, I'm gonna try to say his name. Jaron Kiawa Sagapalutolo. Fuck, I don't even know. Anyway, I've watched him play, actually. I've actually watched Cal football. This guy's been really good. Completion percentage has been okay, but he has been dicing all year. Yeah, North Carolina's defense is Swiss fucking cheese dirt. Like, listen to this shit, dude. 48 to TCU, 3 to Charlotte, whatever, not a real school. 34 to UCF, 38 to Clemson. West Coast, cross country, with a good freshman quarterback at midnight when they're tired. I'm taking over 29.5 points here for Cal, too.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I think, too, every team wants to destroy North Carolina because of who's on the sideline over there. Yeah, so I'm taking Cal first quarter and over 29.5.
And North Carolina does not have a Power 5 win this year. And neither does Penn State. Get fucked.
Yeah, I saw Nico Alaire Rivera, whatever his name is. I saw the thing that was like, he got 2 coaches fired this year. James Franklin and UCLA coach.
That's legendary, dude.
Yeah, it is. Saturday games, Dirk. We got a couple bangers. Actually, it's
Let's get into them.
it's a really good slate for college football. We'll just
It
start
is.
with the ranked matchups. First game, 9 a.m. Vandy. I never in my life thought Vandy we would see them be good. 2.5-point favorites at home against LSU. I'm kind of shocked by this number. I'm not gonna lie. Dirk, are we gonna go with Vandy and the boys, or are we taking Brian Kelly here as a dog?
Brian Kelly, one of the most hateable people in all of college football. I mean, dude, their offense has been a major disappointment this year.
Yep.
We knew their defense was going to be good. The most they've given up was 19 to Ole Miss. Granted, their schedule's been cake. They haven't played a good offense this year. This is the best offense they will play this year. On the road, Diego Pavia, absolute dog. Yeah, I know how to say his name right.
Right.
Whoever you are.
Yeah, right.
Like, what do you mean? Like, dog. Eric Stowers, or Eli Stowers, excuse me. Dog. At home, Vandy first quarter. I mean, dude, it's got to be Vandy, right?
It has to be.
It has to be.
I'm also gonna lean the under here.
Well, I'll talk about that later.
Okay, then I won't say much.
Don't say nothing.
I'm not gonna say nothing. Okay. Moving on. Not a ranked matchup. Do we want to touch base on UW Michigan real quick, Dirk, or no?
Yeah, you know what? All right, you know what? I haven't done this rendition of the podcast.
Dirk shitless.
Dirk shitless, and I'm kicking it off.
Let's go.
This might be a one and done. We'll see how the people respond. Sharon Moore, you are on the shit list. It is just you. You're alone. Reek Wolin got removed because he was hurt, and I didn't have to watch him on Sunday. So it's just you, motherfucker. And you are ass. These are the most uncoached, just the offensive play calling for Michigan is horrendous. The guys, they look like they don't know what they're doing. Run, pass, drop pass, fucking flags out the ass. No one's hyped up. You're playing USC, and you talked all this smack before the game, saying, "Oh, they're coming to see Michigan. Come to see Michigan get unranked after this game." That's what they did. And man, it hurts to say this. Pound the table here. We want Poggy. We want him. We want him. Get him out. I'm done. That being said, I will hammer Michigan money line versus Ohio State.
You have to. You have to.
Have to.
5.5-point favorites against UW. Kind of surprising. I mean,
I got UW.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, their offense is just, they suck.
I might go under. Don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. That'd be a good play.
Yep. We'll move on past the Dirk shit list. Talking ranked matchups right now. Ole Miss had a scare against the Cougs. It was a classic trap game. Almost had it. Going to Georgia, -7. Georgia is. Dirk, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I had under in my notes specifically. I think this is a gross game. Ole Miss, like you said, bro. I've watched them too, like 3 of their games, and Trinidad Chambliss he doesn't look. I don't know how he has almost 1,300 passing yards. I don't know where they came from. They do have an elite running game. Lacey has almost 600 yards, but Georgia has a top 10 run defense, only giving up 80 yards of ground on the game. And if Ole Miss really tries to lean into the run game, just Pete Carroll, just pound your head into the wall until it works. I mean, we've seen Kiffin, all right, I'm not going to say too much about Kiffin because everyone in the comments is like, "Oh, Kiffin fucked my stepsister and he's the greatest guy ever." It's like, dude, the day he wins a national championship, then he'll get his flowers. But probably won't come. That too, yeah, we could start there. Yeah, I love the under though. I love it. Tell me why.
Okay. Yeah, Dirk, I really like this number in Bama, Tennessee. Tennessee first half, though, of course. Got to. I was even high on Bama. It's funny how DeBoer's going to lose 1 or 2 games here, and everybody's going to want him fired. It's kind of funny. But he's a good coach. Ty Simpson's a dog. Alabama has a very good defense against the run, which is crucial against Tennessee with their lean tempo and balance. If you can shut down their rushing attack, it'll be good. Alabama's defense, top 10 nationally there. Then Tennessee's offense has struggled when they play good rushing defense or good passing defense to teams, so they can't have their balanced attack. I think we got a little revenge factor too. Tennessee snapped the longest losing streak to Bama under Saban back. I mean, this was a couple years ago at home, but I think that is still an emotional thing for Bama and the fans there. Then Tennessee's road struggles isn't a thing to like forget about. I want to pull up the exact stat real quick, SEC, because I saw it earlier and I didn't add it to my notes. But when Tennessee under John Keipel or whatever his name is, when they travel on the road, in SEC in like the last 3 years, he's covering at like a 30% rate. Part of it's because he had Nico as his quarterback, but it is what it is. I just like Bama. I don't like DeBoer because I'm a Coug, but I think he's a good coach. I think Ty Simpson's good, and at the end of the day, they're still Alabama football, man. They still got their dogs.
And the game is still in Tuscaloosa.
Exactly.
Like 8.5, sure, it's a lot, but I'm just looking at Tennessee's recent games. They beat Mississippi State in OT and then barely beat Arkansas.
Right.
Like they're not playing good football right now. And Bama has 3 ranked wins in a row versus teams that I would say are all better than Tennessee. Realistically, I mean they're rolling since their FSU overlooked week 1. Like
Exactly.
Bama's back. So
Week 1 through 3 is prime overreaction week. Bam loses week 1. By week 3, everybody thought Florida State was back, and now look at them. They fucking just they just lost Pitt, and now they're not ranked. You know, Penn State, same thing. But now we're starting to see what teams really are, and Bama's Bama.
yeah.
Also,
I
saw Kalen DeBoer. DeBoer is like 11-1 in a black hoodie when he coaches at Alabama. So if he's wearing a black hoodie, hammer.
I'll call his stylist. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, right.
Digging with Dirk.
Digging with Dirk. There you go. Yeah, another ranked matchup. USC Notre Dame. It's kind of nice to see these two teams actually ranked when they play each other for once. But Notre Dame, though, 9-point favorites at home. USC surprised me very much this year. I was very down on Lincoln Kiffin. Or not Lincoln, I'm sorry, Lincoln Riley. 8 points or 9 points kind of seems like a lot, Dirk. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I'll talk about this one later.
Okay.
I got some jet fuel for this one.
We'll leave it then. Last ranked game of the night, the Holy War. Utah at BYU. Utah 3.5-point favorites. I don't know. I don't know how to bet this. I was doing research.
This is a
I was
pick
watching.
'em, like,
yeah,
honestly, I don't know either. I'm leaning BYU because they're at home and like Bear Bachmeier, great name. He deserves to win.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So that's.
I'll take BYU first quarter for sure. Home game.
And Utah, like, sure they smoked ASU last week, but ASU was coming into that game like
defeated already.
Given up exactly.
Sam Levitt was out.
Yep. But like the only good team Utah's played, Texas Tech, they straight up did not show up for that game. And BYU's coming off an emotional victory versus pretty good Arizona team, sneaky good. Obviously undefeated at home. Probably going to be a whiteout, I'd guess. I'm going to take BYU plus 3 now.
Yeah, they beat Colorado by 3. Then they beat Arizona in double overtime. I kind of like the first half under here. I think it's going to be a very emotional game. Coming off an emotional win. The Holy War. It's at 49 on the game, but I really like the first half under.
It's a good call. I like that too.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any random games out there you want to touch on. I kind of want to rapid fire. I kind of want to do a segment real quick. New segment. Impromptu segment that I just thought of in my brain.
Sure.
3 picks, 3 minutes, or 3 picks in a minute. I don't know. But where I could just fire off some picks. Just boom, boom, boom.
Do it.
Okay. Here we go. Let me start scrolling. Not a lot of notes on these games, but these are the ones I really like for Saturday morning and afternoon and night. So just all day Saturday. Okay, here we go. Purdue Northwestern. Purdue plus 3. Northwestern, huge win at Penn State. They're still not very good. It's in Northwestern. Purdue has shown life the last few games. USC lost, even last week, lost to Minnesota. They're still showing life from what they have been. I really like Purdue in the spot plus 3. Michigan State, Indiana minus 27.5. Hammer. I don't care if they just beat the Ducks. Kirk Cinetti has them rolling. They're the new powerhouse. Mendoza should be number one, the Heisman right now. I'm not saying that because I have a future on him. I'm saying that because that's what I think. Indiana minus 27.5. BTA right there on them. Scrolling through Wisconsin, Ohio State. Wisconsin team total under. They're averaging 6.5 points per game. And it's I think it's at 7.5, but still I take them under. Ohio State's going to roll them. Arkansas, Texas A&M minus 7.5. Arkansas's cheeks. Told you that since the start. They don't even have a coach anymore. Bet the under. Keep going. Texas Tech, Arizona State plus. If Sam Levitt plays, Arizona State plus 12. I don't know if he's going to play though. We'll see. It's at home in Tucson. Then last one, Hawaii plus 3. Timmy Chang and the boys are fucking rolling, and they got the Tokyo toe. Hasn't missed a kick all year. Leave it.
Yeah, I don't know how they're dogs. They seem better than almost every team they played. So I don't know.
Yep. So
keep betting on them.
We'll get into some segments though, Dirk. Or unless there's some games you want to talk about.
I do, and you took one. I'm taking for the Indiana MSU game. Indiana minus 15.5 first half. I like the first half play here a lot.
Yeah.
Games, I've lost a few really bad game beats this year, but I've lost at least 5 or 6 by last second fucking touchdowns. Yeah. I think first half, starters are playing the whole time. Indiana coming off a massive W, which we called because we're goats. Kirk Cinetti, he's going to want Mendoza to fucking get the recognition he deserves, his Heisman rec, so he's going to stat pad versus a horrible MSU team who just got obliterated by future national champions UCLA last week.
Yeah. So, hey, they're undefeated in
they are
in Big Ten or wherever they are.
What's going on? But yeah, give me 15.5 Indiana first half, and then I don't have any other games.
Cool.
Just a segment.
Okay, let's get into it, Dirk.
Let's do it.
What segment do you want to start with?
I'll start off because we talked about this game earlier. I'm taking my shot. He got low, and I'm taking it to Vanderbilt. LSU. LSU is allowing not even 300 yards a game, ranked 21 in the country. Vandy just over 313 yards, ranked 31. LSU is allowing 11 points per game. Elite defense, as I mentioned earlier. Vanderbilt's only given up 19. Also awesome defense. Versus Bama a couple weeks ago, they go up, they played them tough. But I don't think any of these offenses aren't particularly great at anything. So I think this is like a ground and pound type of game. And under 48.5 at Vandy, it's going to be hyped up atmosphere. LSU is going to be playing against it all game. And I mean, Brian Kelly, he doesn't show up. Give me the under 48.5.
Yeah, my shouty got low is going to be UW Ohio State, or I'm sorry, UW Michigan. I don't know what time that game was when they played at Maryland. I don't know if it was an early game or not, but this game's at 9 a.m.
It was
Pacific time. Yeah, and UW was down 20-0.
Yep.
And then they fired up in the fourth quarter, which will be a lot harder to do against Michigan.
Thing is, Michigan can't score 20 points. So
exactly.
And
Michigan's defense also hasn't been the best this year. Looking at what they've gone against, they gave 27 to Nebraska, 31 to USC, 24 to Oklahoma.
Those aren't bad offenses, though.
They're not, though. That's the thing. But
and Huskies are in that same tier, I would say, as all those teams.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I would agree. They got Desmond Williams and Jonathan Coleman, who's absolute. Jonathan Coleman's a freaking dog, dude. But 9 a.m., I think it's going to be tough for UW coming across, and it is still the big house at the end of the day. I'm going to lean first half under, but
I was going to tell you first half under. I was going to say.
But also 15.5 is a lot of points, man, especially how Michigan's offense has been playing. I can see this being an early morning, Saturday, big noon, or Big Ten big noon
It
kickoff, whatever
it
it
is the
is.
big noon kickoff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just a
crazy.
kind of a gross game. So I'll take the under here, 50.5 for my shutting got low.
I can't wait to watch Michigan score 4 points, and two safeties. That'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Win 4-0.
4-2.
Scoregami.
4-2.
Oh shit.
That's funny.
All right, why don't you kick us off with the next one too?
The high enough, Dirk?
If that's what you want to go with.
Let's go with that. A game that I don't think is high enough. I'll have you go first because I'm losing my notes here. There we go.
Maybe you go. I'm shambles.
We're both in shambles right now. High enough is going to be Missouri Auburn. Right now we're sitting at 44 points. Missouri has a stud of a running back. Yeah, we all know. But Missouri's offense has still been good. We'll look recently. They had 24 last week against Bama, who I think Bama's a little bit better defense than Auburn, maybe just a little bit. 42 against UMass, 29 against South Carolina, 52 against Louisiana, 42 against Kansas, but I could score 42 against Kansas probably if I played. They're scoring, and Auburn's kind of the same way, except for A&M and Georgia. Since they got an SEC play, not really, but their defense is okay. Their defense is going to hold on forever. Their rushing defense is it's like towards the bottom in the SEC. So I'm going to take this game over because I think just that Ahmed Hardy is a dog, and kind of the way the trend's 42 is low. It's a low total, so I'll go over here. We're 44, sorry.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I just don't trust Auburn's offense enough to score anything. But
yeah,
they're at home, so you never know. Game I like for high enough. High line here, 61.5. It's going to be Georgia Tech at Duke. Now, we were both riding Duke early, lost a few bets, haven't touched them since, and they've been rolling. 3 wins in a row. And they put up 45, 38, and 45. So their offense is back, which means when I bet on this game, they will be unback. So fade me for free money on this game. Yeah, I love Georgia Tech's running game last week or 2 weeks ago now, which is Wake Forest. Wake has a good run defense. I should have seen that. So they played them really tough. Obviously, they came back and won. But Duke does not have a good run defense, ranked 90th nationally, so ranked in the bottom third of the country. Haynes King, dog, 9 touchdowns leading the team as a quarterback. He throws when he needs to. He's not anything special. But Darian Mensah, Duke, he's getting slept on. He's having a great year. Almost 2,000 yards, 15 touchdowns, 2 picks. Duke's offense has been really good. Literally every game they've played besides when they blew out Syracuse, it's been a shootout. So I love this number. Georgia Tech's gonna have to bring their A game offensively if they want to stay unbeaten, and I think it's a fucking shootout. So
I like it, Dirk. I was
Yeah.
looking at that line too. Does that bring us into our final or second to final segment besides best bets?
Oh, it does.
It's a barking dog. Dirk, we've hit some big barking dogs so far this year. Let's continue that trend. I'm going to start us off. Chang and the boys going to the mainland. Face Colorado State. Give me Hawaii here. +3, and of course, money line. I was on Fresno State last week. Terrible decision. Colorado State demolished them. Best offensive production they've had all year. 49 points. Before that, they haven't scored more than 24. I don't think that's going to change. I think that's kind of the norm. I think he's had a big outing. And Timmy Chang and the boys have been rolling. I somehow stumbled upon like Hawaii football Twitter, and they are just like in love right now. It's amazing. They're 5-2. They need one more win for our over to hit and for them to go bowling. They got the Tokyo Toad, dude. The dude hasn't missed a kick all year. He's from Japan, learned how to kick on YouTube. They got a quarterback who's solid. Colorado State ranks 119th among FBS teams in scoring. Like I said, their offense isn't very good. I'm leaning Hawaii here. I'm not even leaning. I'm fell over on Hawaii here. The Warriors took their sweet time putting the Aggies away last Saturday, but eventually got them pretty nice. Their offense gained 546 yards with 26 first downs. The defense came up with 2 takeaways, which held Utah State for 2 on 12 on third downs. Hawaii's defense has been solid this year. I think we can see that similar production against Colorado State. And since their 2-point loss to Fresno State on September 20th, Hawaii scored 44 points in consecutive outings. They've also given up 61 combined points, so their offense or their defense passing wise haven't been great. But give Colorado State credit, like I said, against their win against Fresno State. They held the Bulldogs to 4 of 12 on third downs and had 4 takeaways. Again, not the norm for Colorado State, and I don't think it's continuing. It was an outlier game. And also, Fresno State had 15 penalties that game. I think this is Hawaii's game to control. I really like Timmy Chang and the boys here, so taking Hawaii +3, and of course, money line.
I might just take him on the money line.
I'm doing both. I'm doing both.
True.
Not a big dog, but we'll take him.
Dog's a dog. I'm going to take a big dog.
Oh, I love that.
And this is a team we both were down on. We both still hate the coach. USC, 9.5-point dogs. I think they win this game. I really do. Notre Dame, I think, is unbelievably overrated still. They're ranked number 13. Who have they beat? Let's look. They beat Purdue 56-30. Sure. Beat Arkansas 56-13. The offense is there. Beat Boise State, who's I don't even know. Like they're not good. They're 4-2, but they're not a good team. And then last week beat North Carolina State. This is the best team they've played since Texas A&M, which they lost that game 41-40. They have 2 close losses this year, don't get me wrong, but I really, after watching what Michigan did or USC did to Michigan last week, like they just surgically diced them down the field over and over. And they had 2 turnovers in the red zone. Like it could have been a 45-10 just disgusting blowout. Instead, it was only 30, which is still gross. But yeah, this is one of the old school college rivalries. USC, Notre Dame, like you said, the both teams are ranked now, which I think it's great for college football when USC is good. I really do.
Agreed.
They're a blue bud. Like they just have to be good. It sucks. Lincoln Riley's the guy to be good, but
Yeah.
So yeah, I just love the passing attack USC with the Makai Lemon and Jaden Mayava. He's a good player. He got some like Caleb Williams to him. I really like him.
Mm-hmm.
Good running game. It's gonna be I'll probably take the over too in this. Honestly, like I said, all the big time matchups that Notre Dame's played, they've hit the over. Same with USC when they played Illinois a couple weeks ago, and then Michigan State the week before that. So yeah, I got USC and definitely gonna take them +9.5, but sprinkle on the money line +260 right now.
Pretty good.
So I think it's gonna be a banger game.
I like it. Yeah, I don't like USC, but if you want to make money, right, might as well take them. Dirk's nose.
They got a good offense, man. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah. Time for our best bet segment, Dirk.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know where I was going and why I said that, so ignore that. My best bet, Dirk, is Mississippi State +9 at Florida. This is fade the public. There's like 90% of the bets on Florida, but they have the edge. They're better. Florida, don't get me wrong. Mississippi State surprised some people this year, including myself. And Florida, they're not good, man. They haven't been. Billy Napier, don't know how he still has a job. But I saw also a thing on the sideline that DJ Lagway was like cussing his coaches out. The Bulldog, Mississippi State 4-2, doubled last year's win total, which is crazy. They're averaging 33.7 points per game under Jeff Levy. Last time, Mississippi State managed just 219 yards and turned the ball over twice during a 31-9 road loss against A&M. They have a bye week. They're coming out of that bye week after a bad offensive performance. I think they're going to turn it around. Mississippi State, they found the end zone midway through that game, like I said. They gave up 479 yards to the Aggies. But Texas A&M's a good team, and they were on the road. The Texas A&M, they're not playing them again. They're playing Florida and DJ Lagway, who is not been what he should be at Florida. Maybe coaching staff, who knows. Gators 2-4. Defensive side, they've been well, averaging about 20 points per game defensively. Florida jumped out to a 7-0 lead early, but then after that, they just fell apart. Off the bye, I really like Mississippi State here. Like I've said like 5 times, just looking at who they've played. So far, they lost, like I said, to A&M, but then they lost to Tennessee in overtime in Starksville. Beat Northern Illinois, beat Alcorn State, beat Arizona State. I think they got some swagger. I know there's some, as a former athlete, there are games where I go into, and as a current coach, haven't had this last year, but I've had this before. Yeah, we're going to lose. We are. I guarantee you, none of those Mississippi State players are like, we're going to lose. I guarantee you they're all like, oh, we're going to fucking beat them. I'm on Mississippi State +9 here. I could see a little upset, but I'm definitely on them. Take points to my best bet.
Yeah, pretty much every basketball tournament I ever did in Tacoma, I was like, why am I here? Like I just don't understand.
That's funny.
I love it. Go Dogs.
R.I.P. Mike Leach.
Yeah, true.
Oh, what's your best bet, Dirk?
My best bet, nothing crazy. Team I was high on, still high on. Mizzou -1.5 at Auburn. This is a hammer for me. It really is.
SEC, your SEC champ.
I mean, dude, they could have beat Bama last week at home. I think they need time. They need to, a lot of ball left, lots of season left. Anyway, I'm so fucking tired. Mizzou, dogs on offense. Bo Prabula, dog. Ahmad Harvey, best running back in the country. And Auburn's offense just isn't good. They scored 10 points the last 2 weeks versus Georgia and A&M, 17 versus OU. And, I don't think they have enough firepower to hang with Missouri. I think the guys their defense is, demotivated because every game they're going out there. They're holding these teams to 20, 24, 16 points, but their offense is just not doing anything. I think Mizzou, this is a point to prove that, sure, we lost to Bama last week, but we're still here. We're still a damn good team. On the road, hostile environment, Tigers. Oh, this is a Tiger matchup, isn't it?
Yeah. Ooh, it is a Tiger matchup.
I'm trying to think of something witty to say, but I got nothing. So, Mizzou. It was always Mizzou.
It always will and always has been Mizzou.
So we're riding the Tigers.
Dirk, thank you for staying up late with me. That's my bad. I fell asleep.
Damn, this was almost an hour of fucking yapping.
I know. It's a good pod. We appreciate it. Like, subscribe, tell a friend, leave a comment. Appreciate you all. Peace out.